so-called New World wines, or wines that are not made in the EU, are more being perceived as more accessible, not only in terms of the palate and the taste profile, but also just the label. I mean, you can imagine for yourself how difficult it is to understand a French label. What are you buying? Why are you buying? Why are you paying £35 or £60 or whatever on a shelf in the UK for a bottle of top French wine or relatively top wine? You need to understand where it comes from, the origin of that wine. There's an integrity built into that whole appellation controle that you need to understand after quite a bit of research and education. While I think the consumer understands better South Africa producer name Cabernet Sauvignon or Pinotage or Chenin Blanc.
We have fun making wine, and it's a fun range, and it's light-hearted. And you know, winemakers worldwide tend to take themselves too seriously and confuse the public sometimes by doing so. It's got absolutely nothing to do with a reasonably well-known French wine region called Bordeaux. And this is Borde, and the doe in goat breeding fraternity is a female goat. And she's thoroughly bored with life because she lives in this most magnificent chateau. And she's restricted only to growing 5 grape varieties, and she finds life awfully bored, and hence the label and the demeanor that she has. Obviously the range picked up quite a lot of trouble, especially from certain quarters of the French wine growing fraternity. And fortunately our goats had distant relatives in Sicily, and they got hold of the goat father, who was Don Goati. It's obviously a blend inspired by Italian varieties, and he took control of the problem that we encountered with the French authorities, and he makes sure that the supply lines and market stays intact, or there could be trouble looming.
Has the richness and the spiciness that we get from the Shiraz, and with the blend, with the rest of the blend, it really gets to what we want. We want a wine that's consumed every day. You can buy it at your local supermarket or wine shop around the corner, and open the bottle tonight and have it.
Very important, whilst having fun, the quality must be very serious, and there's a serious commitment to making the best possible bottle of wine at that price point.